Welcome into Raiders franchise. Last week we lost by 2 points, and we gave up free 9 points on what was a safety and touchdown drive. We have a couple things that we need to address. One of them, or actually a couple things, we have a team meeting and a press conference, and then we have to fill a new defensive coordinator, as we fired our defensive coordinator last week. The Vikings are coming off a disappointing loss, as they lost 42-37 to the Eagles, who have a bunch of key players hurt. We're facing the Commanders' former defensive tackle, Joshua Allen, and we'll be trying to stop one of the best tight end and receiver duos in the National Football League. We are going to have our work cut out for us. We are probably going to get terrorized. The good thing is they look like they are a very bad run defense team. And wouldn't you know that we have Ashton Jeanty coming back for us this week to make their lives a living hell. So coming immediately into this, I'm looking at someone who is a defensive back guru. And I think that would be the most important thing for us to have at this point, is that he's good with defensive backs. It says he's a linebacker guru. We're going to hire Sammy Rios. Sammy Rios is the new defensive coordinator. And we just got ourselves 73 of those coaches' points. Those are going to go directly into helping our team get better. Now that I've changed a little bit of our scheming decisions, it's time to get into our team meeting for our strategy session against the Vikings. In the team meeting room for week 7, let's talk about the Vikings. What did we see during film study? Well, they're going to be an elite pass team. They struggle with pass blocking. Is any player the center? How should we attack the center? Well, I'd say that when the center, and I'm no football expert because I did not play football in my high school, in my high school career, but wouldn't be targeting a center be the hardest one to attack? Because he has guards from two sides. I would think picking on a tackle would be the easiest because you just do stunts. Like, as a guard and especially center, you have the most help. I just find that interesting. For our press conference media availability, we're 3-3, so let's see what bullshit question the media is going to ask this time. The next question will be how successful your play calling has been. Let's focus on the defense, shall we? Which stat are we talking about? No, this can't be good. We're way higher than 2. Alright. Hey, morale has gone up by 5, and we've earned 7 staff points. Yeah, we've been bad defensively. Our red zone touchdown percentage has been abysmal. I'm coming into weekly strategy. Now that I know that you can get hurt, I'm making sure everyone is getting split and half pads. We're going to defend the deep pass, and we're just going to try and bombard J.J. McCarthy. We're going to run inside, and we're going to do our best to avoid literally everybody. Everyone is getting split reps. I don't care if they want full reps or not. They are not getting it. And now with our upgrades, I'm not going to develop a fullback. I feel like that's just wasteful and dumb. What we will do, however, is I think Nolan Smith Jr. would benefit from getting a little bit of an added boost. Let Andy Carter also develop. Win the turnover battle. 300 offensive yards, and if we can hold them to 24 points, I feel comfortable that we can win. Clash of Conferences will be highlighting the rookie quarterback Mike Davis, who over the past couple weeks has been stellar. He'll be taking on J.J. McCarthy, the former first-round pick out of Michigan University. The national champion will be trying to take on the 3-3 Raiders, as we're getting some help back today, as Jeanty's going to be one of the men leading the charge onto the field. The Dylan Laube, Zamir White experiment will hopefully be over for a while now, as they're going to be showing Juergens, who is going to be the man we will try and attack. J.J. McCarthy leading his Vikings out onto the field. The Raiders will be trying to pillage the Viking village and take a win here in Skull Nation. But first, our offense will have to show that we mean business, as it will be kicked away. It will be returnable for Green, and here we go. Green's going to get a nice return out to the 30-yard line before being pancaked, and here comes Mike Davis walking out with Trey Tucker and Michael Mayer to his side. All things considered, he's had a pretty good rookie season. He was sacked 8 times last week. Actually, I believe it was 9, which is completely unacceptable by this defensive line. Our offensive line. That is inexcusable. First play, we will be welcoming Jeanty back with a nice give up the middle. He's got 1 carry for 10 yards already. 1 play, boom, first down. We are going to have to be efficient on the day, as on the first play, Jeanty exits with injury. Are you kidding me? Going quickly out to Michael Mayer. Michael Mayer's got a catch for 7 yards. And Michael Mayer had probably his best day of the past 2 years for us last week. As an abdominal strain, we're going to bring Jeanty back in, which kind of scares me. We have just got Jeanty back. An abdominal tear will more than end his season, but we're going to need Jeanty to have monster gains like that, as on 2 carries he already has 23 yards. Betch, Lauderdale, and Tucker are the receivers. Michael Mayer is the tight end, and that's where this ball is going. Jack Betch with a nice block. Michael Mayer inside the red zone. A couple passes to Michael Mayer to get the offense started. And we're going to be looking to Taysom Hill possibly on this play. We are rolling out, and we're just going to run with it. Mike Davis gets a couple nice blocks. He's down to the 5-yard line. And we're moving fairly quickly, as it's 1st and goal now. I'm going to have Jack Betch just run a quick out play, and that's where the ball is going. Jack Betch, touchdown, Las Vegas. An insanely quick drive. They tried to send a blitz, and that's why we went out quickly to our number 1 receiver. On that last play on the field goal, it was roughing the kicker. So A.J. Cole's going to be sending it off from the midfield logo, and it will be landing out of bounds. It will be starting with a touchback at the 30-yard line. And Aaron Jones and J.J. McCarthy were talking about something. It's J.J. McCarthy is going to try and come out here and solve the riddle of the new and improved Vikings defense. Darren Porter is back in slot coverage for us. We have fired our former defensive coordinator, as it's good to see number 10 back on the field. First play, it's a run play. Andy Carter blew it. It's going to be a gain of 7. That Taylor's going to bring his man down. Down at the 37-yard line. And we're going to see what a new and improved defense with new scheming can do in just 1 week against a young quarterback, as it's going to be a play-action pass, and we're going to bring him down. Michael Walls with a huge sack. It's 3rd and 12. Third and 12 from the 28-yard line. Going in motion is the running back. It's a quick pass out to Hawkinson, and he's going to be unable to be brought down. He breaks 2 or 3 tackles, and he just runs around to get the first down. We had the angle to bring him down. We failed to do so. It's going to be a give. Crosby's going to drag him down after a gain of 6. Aaron Jones so far looking fairly good against us. We're going to hop in cover 4. 2nd and 4 here. It's going to be a pass play, and it's going quickly to Jettis. Porter's going to make the tackle, his first big play since coming back to the team. We're going to try and send a full-out blitz. Blitzes have worked fairly well for us to start this game, as it's going to be a run play, and we're going to bring him down in the backfield. Nolan Smith able to finish off that play, as we're going to have 2nd and 13 from the 45-yard line. It's a quick dump off to Addison. It's a nice gain. It's going to be 3rd and 7 now after the 6-yard gain. 3rd and 7. It's going to be a check down to the tight end. It's going to be a nice tackle in space by It's going to be a nice tackle in space by Baker, which is going to force a field goal try. The kick is up. It's going to be money. It's 7-3 after a quick field goal by the Vikings. And we're going to be giving the ball back with plenty of time to go down and score here. Scott to send this one away. It'll be returnable for Green yet again. And we got not as good of a hole as last time. We're going to only get it out to the 27-yard line. Joe Milton talking things over. And we're looking at the leader in rushing touchdowns for a quarterback in Mike Davis. Mike Davis has been elite for us on the season, and we hope to continue that elite trend as we're going to audible our guys over. We're going to try and run it the opposite direction as Jeanty has plenty of room to work with. Tries to make a man miss, and he cannot. On 3 carries, he has almost 40 yards, and he has activated his X Factor in the first 3 plays of this game. We're going to try a pass play here as 1st and 10. Oh, that could be picked. It's basically stuck on the back of the defender. I threw that, did not know where the defender was going. That was almost huge trouble. 2nd and 10. The give to Jeanty. He's going to be brought down right back at the line of scrimmage. This time he gets a gain of nothing. He will not lose his X Factor, but it's 3rd and 10. Going quickly out to Michael Mayer, who's going to be just shy of the first down yardage. But I am going to go for this. We're going to come out in one of our favorite plays to run. And this ball is going quickly to Michael Mayer. Quite literally instantly. Michael Mayer with the catch and with the first down. Getting it to the 44-yard line. 1st and 10. From the 44-yard line. Going to be going to Trey Tucker. The young speedster is going to get the first down. Mike Davis has been uber efficient on the day. And we're going to go back to trying to run this football. An outside zone run will be the call on 1st and 10 from the 33. It's going to be a give. Jeanty eats the first hit, is going to cough the football up, And Ashton Jeanty, the normal sure-handed running back, has just fumbled the football in his first game back. As we turn it over, the Vikings will send the tight end in motion. This looks like it could be a double pass play. And Aaron Jones is wide open. Aaron Jones has a touchdown. The double pass works to perfection, and they have a touchdown on the first play outside the fumble. Oh my God, I didn't know that was a play call in Vikings playbook. Like, I could smell double pass coming from a mile away when I saw where the Hawkinson lined up. Did I understand what was going to happen with it, and was hoping what a job by Green to just block nothing. As Ashton Jeanty's going to be knocked out of his X Factor with that fumble, despite he's supposed to only lose it if it's a tackle for loss, which does not explain why he then lost it there. As we're just going to run it. The give to Jeanty up the middle. He's going to get only 3 on that play. As time is ticking away in this first quarter. 2nd and 7. We're going to take off with Mike Davis and get sacked. Jonathan Grenard gets home. That'll end the first quarter as Mike Davis is down on the field after that huge sack. Back after the sack, Mike Davis seems to be A-okay. We're going to put Michael Mayer on a corner route. And we're just going to try and find out as we're sacked here again. Bernard with back-to-back sacks. There was nowhere to go with the football. And we are now struggling against the Vikings. This seems like the exact same tune we hummed when we played the Chargers last week. Eric Stokes finally does a good job going down the field as we are early into the second quarter. Darren Porter is way offside, so I would love for you to get back onsides. Justin Jefferson coming in motion. It's a jet sweep to him. He's going to be brought down behind the line of scrimmage by Jeremy Chin. We're going to be playing 2 hard flats. A couple mid-zones here. 2nd and 11. J.J. McCarthy's rolling out. It's going to be 3rd and 7 after he takes off with the ball. And we're going to come out in a Tampa 2. 3rd and 7 pass commit. And nobody was on Hawkinson. Hold up. I want to see what happened. How did Hawkinson become so wide open? He just backpedaled out of what his initial zone was supposed to be. Got it. He was supposed to be playing basically on a flat, and he decided he was no longer going to do that. The give up the middle to Aaron Jones. It's going to be a gain of 4. As we are doing a great job of selling right now. Our defense resembling wet cardboard. No matter what defensive coordinator we have or what playbook we seem to run, as Walls is going to have a tackle for loss. It's 3rd and 8. It does not seem to matter what playbook we run. I can only be in so many places at once as Justin Jefferson comes in motion. And it's going to be thrown away. 4th and 8. We're going to stand tall just enough to force a field goal try. The field goal is up, and it is money. We now trail by 6. And we're going to have to start getting this quick offense going again. As Scott is sending this one away to Green. Green will return this one. Thornton at least gives a half-decent block. We're out to the 28-yard line. And we're going to have to start trying to make some big plays. 1st and 10. The give as Jeanty's going to be tackled right back down at the line of scrimmage. He got no help from blockers there. As we're going to have a fullback in the backfield, and we're going to try and follow blockers. As Ashton Jeanty gets to the outside, he's going to cut back, make one man miss. He's going to get the first down. 61 yards so far in the first half, down to the 44-yard line. Ashton Jeanty needs to have a huge game in his first day back. 1st and 10, the give to Jeanty. It's going to be a run play up the middle. And he's going to roll forward for 6 yards. We're going to continue to pound this rock. It's 2nd and 4. This play, we won't snap it until we are inside the 5-minute mark. As we have hit the red tick down numbers, we're going to run it with Jeanty up the middle. We will get 3 yards out of it. And we need one more to get the first down. We're going to give it to Jeanty. And we're going to let him make a play with his legs. The give to Jeanty. He's going to just barely not get the first down. I'm QB sneaking this. I'm not playing around. It's on the inch mark, and guess who is nowhere near the center on this play? It would be the Vikings. We're going to stumble forward for the first down at the 44-yard line. And now we're going to start trying to pass this football. Lauderdale has one-on-one Michael Mayer. As Lauderdale had his guy cooked, but a blitz coming from the outside, a corner blitz, is going to be what gets home and forces the ball to be incomplete. We're going to throw it up. Jack Betch makes an insane catch. That was a 50-50 ball that Jack Betch won for us. As Lauderdale has one-on-one press. Michael Mayer left wide open in the zone. He's got another first down catch. And he's already has 50 yards receiving. Jack Betch. This is going to be the final play probably before the 2-minute warning. We go quickly out to Betch. He makes a move to the outside. He will be tackled at the 18-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 1 when we come back from the 2-minute warning. Starting to come out of the 2-minute warning. It's 2nd and 1, and we are in the red zone. And we have our best offensive skill position player possibly in franchise history. The best running back since trying to think. Josh Jacobs was pretty good. Ashton Jeanty's already been better than Josh Jacobs. Is he a better running back and pure athlete than Bo Jackson? Time will eventually tell, and hopefully Jeanty's career is very less injury-riddled than Bo Jackson's, as Jeanty's going to get a gain of 5 on that play. On what was almost a broken screen pass. It's bad when a screen pass goes to shit, as normally it's the most orchestrated ball, as Thornton has a touchdown over the middle, and we will take a 1-point lead with 49 seconds to go. Thornton finds himself open on a quick drag. A.J. Cole sending this one back deep. We lead by 1. 40-some seconds before halftime. We will blow up the return man at the 25-yard line, and now we just got to play some good, sound defense. We will pass commit here on the first and 10 play from the 25. It's going to be a check down. Porter, an absolutely ugly play. I guess he's a bit rusty from not playing the past couple weeks due to injury, because that was horrible. Like, that was truly one of the worst jobs of reading a man in the open field I have ever seen. That's going to be thrown at the feet of Hawkinson. It's 2nd and 10 with 35 seconds left. Walls was in coverage. We're going to be in man coverage now, as it's a screen pass. We're going to bring him down inbounds just after getting the first down. There's 29 seconds left, and they have only one timeout. We're running stride for stride with Jefferson, and Nolan Smith is going to drag him down for a sack. It's a loss of 7. And now they have to get it out of bounds if the pass is completed. 2nd and 17. And we're going to get home for a sack. 3rd and 22. I will call a timeout now. And with 3rd and 22, we will pass commit here. And if they run it, we'll just hope we can get there, as it will be a run play. Nolan Smith unable to make the tackle. We will call a timeout. We will get the ball back with maybe 6 seconds and a chance to get maybe into field goal range. This is most likely going to be a sky kick. We're going to try and return it a little bit. And we're going to actually only have 5 seconds to play with. I'm just going to dial this play up. Lauderdale has one-on-one coverage. So does Trey Tucker. And so does Jeanty. Lauderdale turnaround. It's going to be intercepted on the Hail Mary. Just make sure he does not get a good return on it. An unfortunate stat pat interception for Mike Davis. That will not hurt the that will hurt the touchdown interception ratio. But we still will lead by 1 going into halftime. Kicking it off to start the second half of this football game is A.J. Cole, sending it off to number 21. The return will not be great as he's brought down at the 25-yard line. Taylor in there to make the play. And we'll start this quarter off with a little bit of a blitz. 1st and 10 from the 25. It's a run play, and Max Crosby's going to be right there to bring him down, right at the line of scrimmage. Max Crosby read that perfectly. It's now 2nd and 10, a fullback and Ham in the backfield. It's going to be a give. Aaron Jones wiggles through and around defenders who were clogging up space. He will be able to get 6 yards out of that last play. And now the 3rd and 4 play will be from the 31-yard line. It will be a pass play, as it's going to be caught. Coming back to the ball was, I believe, Jordan Addison. And they will get the first down. That was fairly good defense. The fact nobody could get home there was astounding, as this will be another run play. Getting out to the outside is Micah Walls, who's going to bring him down for a gain of nothing. They have tried to run the football against us here today. And overall, they've had mixed results. Coming in motion is the wide receiver. It's a play-action pass, and the ball is coughed up. Hawkinson's going to scoop it up. It's going to be a loss of 6. It should have been a loss of probably over 10 yards. The fact Hawkinson was able to get and break multiple tackles to get yards out of that is insane. 3rd and 16 from the 30 now, as we were unable to get the fumble recovery, as it's a true screen pass that is thrown at the feet of the wide receiver, and Scott, the punter, will be sending this one off. The punt is up, and it's going to be to Green. Walls is the lead blocker who just lets Green get absolutely smashed. But we are coming back out with the offensive unit, and we're going to try and run the ball some more with Ashton Jeanty. We currently lead by 1. I would like to make the lead a lot more than just 1. Jeanty will only be able to get 2 yards before being brought down. We're going to continue to try and run the ball to the outside until they physically stop us. The give to Jeanty. He's going to motor his way for a gain of 2 more yards. It's going to be 3rd and 6 before this play from the 33-yard line. We're going to go to Lordell. Lordell with the catch over the middle, and he's got the first down. Mike Davis. The one interception was on a jump ball that I truly do not care about. If you're throwing an interception on a 50-50 ball, then that's whatever. We're going to throw that one away. No reason risking taking a sack if we don't have to. And we're going to run this ball with Jeanty. The give to Jeanty. He's going to lose a yard, as that run play does not work well at all statistically. I'm going to send Jack Betch on a slant. If they clear out, which it looks like they do. Jack Betch with a catch over the middle, and he's going to have the first down. We have just been uber efficient passing the football today. Ashton Jeanty in the backfield. Michael Mayer coming in motion, going to be the lead blocker. Jeanty only gets 2, as it's been ugly sailing here in the second half, trying to run the ball with Jeanty. As since his fumble, he's looked visibly slower, as Genty's going to pop a nice run there down to the 36, a gain of at least 8 on the play. We're going to go to a halfback zone look, and we're going to let Alexander lead the way. The give up the middle by Jeanty is going to get him 4 yards on the play. We're going to try and run it to the outside here with Jeanty. 2nd and 6. Time is ticking away here in the 3rd quarter. We will snap it with 10 left on the play clock. And Jeanty's going to run it up the middle. Jeanty with a huge hole, and he can celebrate his way into the end zone. Ashton Jeanty with a huge run up the middle, and he's excited to be back. His first touchdown since returning, I do believe. And Ashton Jeanty has been well missed, as that extra point was close to being blocked. We take an 8-point lead after the 10-play drive. A.J. Cole about to send this one back off to the Vikings. We've played them so far solidly well on defense, as we're going to bring him, the return man, down at the 25-yard line as J.J. McCarthy comes back out. Max Crosby still in the zone. They need to gain 4 more yards for him to exit the zone, as it looks like this will be a handoff, and we're going to be able to get to him, but not after a 5-yard gain, which will knock him out of the zone. 2nd and 5 here from the 30. Looks like another run play, and that was haters and critics of the J.J. McCarthy pick will say that was his best play ever as a Michigan Wolverine, handing it off to Blake Corum, which, I mean, to an extent, if you want to be a hater, you can say that. But he was also very accurate, and he was a good passer of the football when he was needed to. But that team was just so overall talented that he didn't really need to do much. would just exist and the team would be fine. It's a play action pass, throwing it over the middle to Justin Jefferson. He's going to have a monster gain on the play action. We were not going to be able to stick with Justin Jefferson that whole time. And as soon as he vacated the pocket and completely rolled out, he had all the time he needed. As coming in motion is the receiver. It's going to be a play-action pass. It's going to be swung out to Hawkinson, who steps out of bounds after a gain of 4. It's going to be 2nd and 6. It's going to be a run play, and Michael Walls with another tackle for loss. Michael Walls is slowly but surely turning into being one of the more fun and athletic safeties in all of football, as this might be the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you for the start of the 4th quarter. We're up 8 points to start the 4th quarter. We are going to come out for this 3rd and 8 play from the 29-yard line. In field goal range are the Vikings, and we will bring Aaron Jones down a yard away from the first down marker, and they will try and go for it. I'm going to try and jump the gun here, as it's going to be a give to the fullback, and Ham's going to get just enough. We're going to dial up the 2 blitz from there. Because especially if they run this ball, they shoot through the gap every time. As Walls has another tackle for loss. He's got 5 tackles on the day. And if we need a tackle for loss on what is looking like a guaranteed run play, that might be the play we go to. As it's 2nd and 12 from the 21-yard line. It's going to be a give, and we're going to meet him right at the line of scrimmage with Nakobe Dean. It's 3rd and 12. We're going to come out and cover 1. We will pass commit as Andy Carter will be tasked, as that's thrown up and knocked away by Asante Samuel. That will force a field goal by this Minnesota Vikings unit. The field goal will make it 16-21, as we are still holding on to a 5-point lead. If we can have a long touchdown scoring drive, that could be very optimal for us coming away with a victory and getting back above 500. As Ashton Jeanty, 19 carries for 127 yards and a touchdown. He has been brilliant in his return return to play. Thornton checks into the game here. He's going to be told to just go on a deep ball, as we're going to roll out with Mike Davis and throw it away. No sense risking an interception when you have at least 2 more plays to give it to Jeanty for him to get a first down, as that's going to be another monster carry. It's a gain of 7 for Ashton Jeanty. They're going to play aggressive to strip the ball, and we're going to run it here again with Jeanty. The give up the middle to Jeanty. He only gets a yard on the play. Haters should say we should punt, but when we have Michael Mayer, why punt? Quickly out to Michael Mayer, who holds on. We got the first down. That was really close to being able to break that pass up. A lot closer than it probably should have been, as we're going to give it to Jeanty, as he's going to run up the middle for a gain of 3 as we try and ice this game away. We're going to have Alexander in the backfield for this play. inside of 6 minutes to go. And we're going to run it to the outside, and we're going to be brought down for a loss by Ivan Pace. Pace made a great play. We're rolling out, finding Jack Betch, who holds on to it. Jack Betch gets us to the 39-yard line, and we are still in business. They're forced to have a QB spy on Mike Davis, which takes away from someone that they can either send on a blitz or have in coverage, as they're going to get to Jeanty behind the line. We're going to call halfback slam here, as it's 2nd and 12 from the 41-yard line. They give up the middle to Jeanty. It will be a gain of 2 yards. And we're going to try and see what magic we can work here on 3rd and 10. We're going to take off with Mike Davis. Mike Davis, using his legs, is going to be a yard shy of the first down. And we are going to the same play that has worked time and time again. Going quickly out to Michael Mayer, who's going to sit down, hold on to the ball, and get the first down. Michael Mayer's hands have been huge for us in today's game. Michael Mayer, when everything is all said and done, will be one of the unsung heroes of this game. He does not have a touchdown, but what he does have is some huge catches. Who is that playing linebacker? As Ashton Jeanty is going to run up the middle, that will be the 2-minute warning, and we are only a couple plays away from icing this game. Coming back out from the 2-minute warning, we're going to call inside zone as we actually get an extra second to tick off, which is just nice. Ashton Jeanty had the first down, but we need to burn at least 2 more timeouts to guarantee the win here. The give to Jeanty, who's going to fall down 2 yards shy. Jeanty will be given the ball to end this game. He needs 2 yards so we can just kneel it away. The give to Jeanty, and he's got it. He will be brought down at the 3-yard line, but that will end this game. All we have to do is kneel it away, as Ashton Jeanty is going to get player of the game for this effort. Welcome back, Ashton Jeanty. And the game is officially over. 21-16 is your final. We are going to come away with a much-needed victory against a struggling opponent. Mike Davis, yet again, looked beautiful, and the return of Ashton Jeanty just signifies what this offense can do when everyone is together and healthy. Mike Davis did run into some bonehead sacks, but he also made some incredible plays, as they're showing 2 of the unfortunate sacks Mike Davis ran into. And that double pass was a thing of beauty ran by the Vikings. But Mike Davis, in what is one of his better pass completion or days of his career, we're going to come away with a win. Running the football, Ashton Jeanty gets almost 30 carries, and he did not disappoint, breaking off a huge rushing touchdown. Aaron Jones, we held him to a decent average. He only had a long of 7. Mike Davis had a couple kneels. In receiving the football for the Raiders, Michael Mayer led the way. Then it was Jack Betch. Tucker, Lauderdale, Thornton, and Jeanty all had 1 catch. Really, it was just the Ashton Jeanty show as soon as he came back. Defensively, Max Crosby had 2 sacks. Nolan Smith Jr. and Michael Walls all had sacks. Michael Walls had 5 tackles for loss. 5 for a safety. Michael Walls might get a breakout for that. Michael Walls was terrific. After what was a great win against the Vikings, we will have the Los Angeles Chargers now coming to town, who beat us by 2 last time we faced off. We're having some even better news as Trent Simpson has joined the squad, as we have now learned that Andy Carter is a superstar development player. I knew Andy Carter was good when I saw his hits, power, and speed. I did not know he was going to be a future superstar. But we return our already superstar development linebacker back into the fold. When we come to specialist, Andy Carter needs to definitely stay in the lineup, as I almost want to move Redmond up to being a rush defensive tackle, but I won't force anything. This defense is... Michael Walls, the fact that I did not just see him get a player upgrade. Like, look at this rookie season. 47 tackles for loss, or 47 tackles, 7 for loss, 2.5 sacks, and a pick. Are they starting to show defensive rookie of the year stats? Because that's pretty damn good. It would be in stats. Season awards. Unfortunately, they're not showing it yet, as I don't know why he couldn't win it. As also, Mike Davis has just been great. Mike Davis has looked beautiful, and then he almost has 300 yards rushing. Jeanty is an absolute animal. Receiving, Jack Betch leads the way. We need to get Lauderdale going a lot more, as when he's been going, we've been one of the more scarier teams. We need to put him back into the slot over Trey Tucker. As look at these games that he had early on in the year. 44, 46, 57 in a touchdown, 63 in a touchdown. And then he hasn't really gotten much use in these past couple weeks. He needs to be moved back out to being a slot receiver. Trey Tucker is not the future. Our first-round wide receiver is the future. Michael Mayer is going to be used as the future for now. He's an important piece, as we need to get Jack Betch up to 8 touchdowns on the year. I think it's doable. Defensively, I want to kind of take a look and see where we're at. Leading the way in terms of sacks is Nolan Smith with 7. How many sacks did he have last year? And before we brought him in from the Eagles, he had 5 sacks last year. He has 7 now. And we're not even halfway through the season. Nolan Smith has been a great add for us off the edge. Max Crosby has 6. Michael Walls is then second on the team with 2.5. Isaiah Simmons with 1.5. Darrell Baker, Nakobe Dean, Trent Simpson, Leaky Futu, Justin Redmond, and then Devin White, Jordan Davis, Christian Wilkins, and Tyree Wilson all combined for a sack. Tackles for loss. Nolan Smith by far leads the team. That just shows how good Trent Simpson is. He misses 4 games, and he's 4th in tackles for loss with guys that have played the full season. He's just an incredible talent for us. Where to find him? We are currently the 6th best team in the AFC. We have to set our scouting national focus next week before the Chargers game. I will be going to the weekend concert on Saturday, so all these videos of the past couple days have been pre-recorded. I'm currently recording this it is now Friday, it's 12:11. I have an appointment at 9:30. So I'm going to quickly edit this, get this uploaded, and I'm going to be calling it a night. Thank you so much for watching Raiders Franchise, and I'll see you for this Chargers game when I come back from seeing the weekend. Take it easy.